What's up, guys? 2018 Topps Chrome eBay half case break number 16. Matt, I restarted XSplit because I couldn't get it to come up on breakers. It wasn't working for some reason. Do you guys have any teams in this? John, Matt, or Vince? Yeah, Matt, this is 16. Cleveland's been doing pretty well the last few breaks, though. So, a lot of potential. Yeah, Bryant, number 16. Matt, I mean, you can get teams for super cheap in these, and all it takes is one card and you're good. I think I've seen teams going for like anywhere from $5 to $10. Got the Mariners in this one, Vince. Sang, Brandon Woodruff, Alex Verdugo, Hoskins, Chris Bryant, Alex Wood, Hoskins, Byron Buxton, Goldie. You've never done this before, Vince? Well, strap in. We're going to see if we can have a good time. Alcantara, Matt Olson, Sean Doolittle, $2.99. Vince, you've never done a case break or you've never done an eBay one with me? Kevin Pillar, Dominic Smith, Benintendi, Tyler Mayo, J.P. Crawford, Clayton Kershaw, Jackson Stevens, Kershaw, yeah, hey man, there you go. Especially if you can get like the Yankees and then pair them with a bunch of cheap teams, you definitely made your money back easy. Charlie Blackmon. Kendrys Morales to 150, or not to 150, to 50. I apologize. Scott Kingery, Carlos Correa. Lots of Phillies. If you get the Phillies, you're going to pay a little bit, but you can get quite a bit of cards out of it. Clint Frazier, Jose Abreu, J.D. Davis, Jack Flaherty, Freddie Freeman. Well, Vincent, make sure you keep buying in. Keep coming out and stopping and talking to me. Victor Reyno, Tyler Wade, Andrew McCutchen, Nick Williams, Jay Bruce. Yeah, Vincent. These are the ones that were on last night. A.A. Ron. Clint Frazier, rookie auto blue parallel for the Yankees. Dominic Smith. Ian Happ refractor. Garrett Cooper. Ozzie Albies. Longo. Chance Cisco, Mejia, Bradley Zimmer. Garrett Cooper, Andrew Stevenson. Nicky Delmonico. Who's got the White Sox? Hey, Brent, I do what I can for you, man. Make sure you guys keep stopping out. Make sure you guys go to eBay.com, get some more spots for tomorrow's breaks. Yanks 90. This is eBay case break number 16. Tomorrow there is Absolute Football, Origins Football, and Elements Football. All breaking tomorrow morning. Go online tonight, get your spots. Was it yesterday we got a Gleyber Torres to 25 redemption, orange refractor. Everybody excited for some college football today? It is pretty cool, Vince. Not to mention, if I were to recommend, I would say you should probably try and get into some of the ones for tomorrow if you're a football guy. Relatively cheap, and the upside's crazy. The elements are sweet. Roll Tide. Ooh, Vince, come on. OH. Hop in the football ones for tomorrow. If you're a football guy, they are all pretty sweet breaks. J.P. Crawford. Willie Calhoun. Andrew Miller. Justin Turner. Hunter Wood for the Rays. Beast. Buckeyes. National Championship. Here we come. Tyler O'Neill. Brian Dozier. Ian Happ. Bryant, man, I'm a huge Buckeye fan. Huge Buckeye fan. Lewis Brinson. Cody Bellinger. Chris Sale, probably the AL Cy Young. Carlos Correa /99. Nice card. It's got the Astros in this. What is the Hunter Wood? Luis Gahara. Mike Trout. Did you get the Rays, Bryant? Brian Anderson. Craig Kimbrell. For the D-backs. Goldie /99. Well, Bryant, just so you know, that's all we do is pull hits here. Walker Buehler. Dominic Smith. Hey, maybe we can keep it rolling into 17. Roddy Reed. Keon Broxton. Tim Anderson. Vince, you're more than welcome. Stop out, man. These are fun breaks. Felix Jorge. Tommy Pham. Max Fried. Luis Severino. If I'm going to recommend, I would say probably go with like the Yankees or maybe the Braves. You get a lot more cards. Alex Verdugo. It's a little bit more expensive, but Alcantara. Urena. Yachty. Austin Hayes. Thomas Nido. Linder. Gleyber Torres. Victor Robles. Clint Frazier. Maikel Franco. Adam Jones. Lucas Giolito. Trey Mancini. Miguel Gomez. Tyrone Guerrero for the Marlins. Who's excited for the NFL to start up this weekend? No kidding. Really, Vincent. I am a huge Red Sox fan. Huge Red Sox fan. Wow. Small world. That's awesome. You're a Lions fan? Ooh. You guys are probably in for another 8-8 season. Craig Kimbrell. Have you ever met him, Vincent? I'm a Pats fan, so I am used to playoffs every year. Lions, I do not think will make the playoffs, unfortunately. Braves and Tigers. I feel you. Braves, they're a good team, man. It's hard not to root for them. Vince, you should hook me up with some autos. That would be pretty sweet. Jersey or some tickets. No, but I'm pretty happy the Red Sox traded for him, or signed for him, I guess. Signed him. He's definitely one of the best closers in all of baseball. I'll say that. Mejia. Hoskins. Miguel Gomez. Kershaw. Dustin Fowler. Rafael Devers. Jen-Ho Sang. No kidding. That would be, you're definitely in luck. That's pretty sweet. Nicky Delmonico. Carlos Correa. Shohei Ohtani. Zach Granite. Sean Newcomb. Eric Fetty. Eugenio Suarez. Noah Syndergaard. Vincent, you should definitely hook a brother up. I would love some Red Sox auto stuff. Brandon Woodruff. Man, Matthew, you are definitely missing out. Goldie, $2.99. Dylan Peters, Jacob Faria. Ryan McMahon, Tris Scribner, George Springer. Huge Red Sox fan, and a while ago, Scott pulled a 1-of-1 David Ortiz card that was printed on wood. It was like a thick, like quarter-inch thick piece of wood it was printed on. Probably the sickest card I've ever seen in my life. 1-of-1. Lucas Sims, Jacob Barnes. I would have loved to have that. Jack Flaherty, Clint Frazier, Victor Robles. Story about that. J.D. Davis, Tyone. Jen-Ho Sang, Brandon Woodruff, Ryan Braun. Matt, that's how it always works out, man. How it always works out. Reese Hoskins, Lucas Giolito. Brandon Woodruff. Ohtani. Nick Williams, Victor Arano, J.D. Davis. Justin Turner. Christian Arroyo. Anthony Santander for the O's. J.D. Davis refractor. Alcantara. Didi. Anybody doing anything fun this weekend? I mean, other than spending your lovely Saturday mornings with me. Watching some football. Who do the Lions play this week? Patriots play the Texans, and they're projecting it to be a high-scoring game. AJ Minter, Rafael Devers, Harrison Bader, Ahmed Rosario, Adrian Beltre, Paul Blackburn, Ian Happ, Eric Fetty. Vincent, you got a college team? Who's your college team? Joey Votto to 99. Mike Trout. Anthony Banda. Andujar. Trey Mancini. Bama. Ooh. Ooh. Paul DeYoung. Rowdy Reed. Shohei Ohtani refractor. Vincent, let me ask you a question. Why is it alright for Alabama to play an FCS school every year? You know how silly that is? Blows my mind. Felix Jorge, Dominic Smith, Verdugo, Zach Granite, Urena, Matt Olson, Austin Hayes, Thomas Nido, Reese Hoskins. If you're the best team in the country every single year, why are you playing a team like Charleston? You know what I mean? Steven Strasburg. Why are you not playing like... Schedule the Buckeyes every year. I think that would be a great game. Marcel Ozuna. Schedule Michigan. Schedule some actual good teams. Max Fried. Dylan Peters. Minkata. Lee Calhoun. Anthony Rizzo. Ooh. Ryan McMahon. Who's got the Rockies? Matthew. There you go. I don't know about that, Vincent, but let's be honest here. Who here would not enjoy watching a Ohio State-Alabama regular season game? I think that game would be phenomenal. Gary Sanchez. Tyler O'Neill. Steven Strasburg. You're from Michigan? I mean, let's be honest here, though. Who wouldn't enjoy watching a Michigan-Alabama game or a Michigan-Ohio State game every year? You know, Addison Russell. Can't go wrong with him, Matthew. Hunter Renfrow. Luis Castillo, $2.99. Or like Notre Dame, Alabama. Wisconsin, Alabama would be a good one every year. That would be a good one to watch every year. Luke Weaver. Yeah, I mean, Iowa spanked the shit out of Ohio State. Luis Gahara, Max Fried. But I think Alabama should... I'll just say this. Why are Power 5 conference teams playing FCS schools, MAC schools? I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, they're never competitive. Well, Vincent, I am sorry, but she graduated from the worst school in the Big Ten. Let's be honest. Well, yeah, I think all Power 5 schools should have to play other Power 5 conferences. Like let's say, for instance, one year Bama could play like Ohio State, Texas, Stanford, and Clemson. Or, well, maybe not Clemson. North Carolina or something. You know, rather than playing 4 shitty teams and then start your conference play, why don't you play 4 teams from Power 5 conferences? That way your schedule looks so much stronger. You know what I'm saying? And then you do have matchups where, like, if Alabama were to play Ohio State this year, you know, it's what, 1 against 5? That's a huge matchup to open the year. Or, you know, Florida State or Virginia Tech, Texas. Some of those big name schools that they look like a more impressive win than beating Charleston University by 85 points. Rah rah. I understand the purpose of them, but oh, for sure, Vincent, they would make a shitload of money. Let me ask you this, Rah rah. For Alabama, if they beat up on Charleston by 60 points and they win 65-0, how does that help you learn what your weaknesses are as a team? Dustin Fowler. Lewis Brinson. I mean, think of like the colossal matchup if Alabama played Wisconsin this year. Think about all the promotions, all of, you can meet at a neutral site. You can meet in NFL stadium somewhere, and they would probably sell it out. Nicky Delmonico, Brian Anderson, Noah Syndergaard to $2.99. I mean, they would make a boatload more money if they did that rather than playing UC Charleston. Ohio State playing Bowling Green. Zach Granite, Dede. I get it, pads the stats, but AJ Minter, I feel like it's not really useful if you, like Ohio State, like they won by 40 points. I would have rather seen them play Notre Dame. I would have rather seen them play LSU, Texas, somebody. Play an actual solid team that you're going to learn more from, Miguel Gomez, than a team that's probably going to go, 3-8 this year? Rafael Devers. Troy Scribner, Dylan Peters, and J.P. Crawford. Ryan McMahon. Well, I understand it. I mean, I get that you just want to win. You're just trying to get out there and play. But Luis Castillo. I understand the experience part. But like I said, like you learn so much more about your team. Devers, Lucas Sims, Sean Doolittle. You learn so much more about your team when you play an actual Power 5 conference school that's not going to just roll over and die. Brandon Woodruff, J.D. Davis, Lucas Sims. Jenho Sang, Trevor Bauer. Reese Hoskins, Aaron. Gleyber Torres. I don't know. I get that whole aspect, Rob, but Carlos Correa. As a fan, I would rather see the Buckeyes play Notre Dame. I would rather see them play an actual school. Miguel Gomez. Walker Buehler. Vincent, like how high end do you mean? Brian Anderson. Shohei Ohtani. I generally don't break like high dollar stuff because the variance and possibility of not even, breaking even on them, it would be way too high. Walker Buehler, Christian Arroyo. So, unless this really picks up and starts making good money, then we could really talk about putting high-end stuff on, but Gleyber Torres, German Marquez. To me, I think the preseason is silly, in my opinion. Trevor Bauer. Nick Williams. Eric Fetty. Ohtani. Vincent, if you are looking for high-end stuff, go to nastybreaks.com. That's who this eBay is through. Rafael Devers. And my boss does a lot of high-end stuff. Eric Thames. Noah Syndergaard. Lucas Sims. Also, Vincent, I mean, I literally just started doing these eBay case breaks like a month ago, literally. So I can tell you that it would probably, if it ever did come to it, it would probably be a while. Trying the online sensation. Thanks, Rara. I'm sure Scott appreciates it. Yeah, Vincent, just hop in. He's got, I don't even know what he's got online right now. Let me hop in and look for you. He's got Topps Luminaries, Topps Chrome, Prism, Vanguard. I've heard a lot of stuff about Prism Basketball, Unparalleled, some Elements, Cornerstones. I mean, he's got a ton of stuff on there. Vincent, it is definitely picking up. So, especially if you're into football, I think this is the year that you might really want to invest heavily into NFL cards. Being that there's so many rookies like Barkley, you know. So. Yeah, no problem. Personally, I'm a huge baseball fan, but from what I hear, baseball doesn't really sell too as highly as some of the other cards, which is kind of disappointing. But eBay.com/casebreak. Go get it into, there's Absolute, some Origins, and some Elements that are all breaking tomorrow morning. 9 a.m. I believe. Yeah, 9 a.m. Alright, let's see if we can finish this case out on a high note. Dylan Peters, Jacob Faria, Troy Scribner, Rafael Devers, Ryan McMahon, Paul DeYoung. Ooh, Michael Franco to 50. Nice card. Sang, Brandon Woodruff, Lucas Sims, Reese Hoskins, the Hoppa, Dominic Smith, Walker Buehler, Alex Verdugo, Gleyber Torres, Victor Robles, and Nicky Delmonico. Mookie Betts, Eric Fetty, Dustin Fowler, Jake Lamb, Alex Bregman, Altuve, Brian Anderson, Miguel Gomez, Yohan Moncada, X-Fractor, Devers, Lucas Sims, Brandon Crawford, Dustin Fowler, Chris Davis, probably one of the most underrated players in baseball, Chris Davis. Zach Granite, Delmonico, Aaron, Otani, Walker Buehler. Nice Dodgers. This kid is a stud. Matt Chapman. Gary Sanchez. Chris Archer. Alcantara. Noah Syndergaard. Jack Flaherty. Clint Frazier. Joe Jimenez. J.D. Davis. Ooh. Matthew, are you still in here? Ryan McMahon to 250 auto. How you like them apples? And that, guys, was the break. Let's get a little case recap going. Clint Frazier. Ryan McMahon. Matthew just means you got to keep buying into here. Walker Buehler. Otani. Franco. Lucas Sims. Otani. AJ Minter. Syndergaard. Max Fried. Luis Castillo. Ryan McMahon. Otani. Joey Votto. Anthony Santander. Otani. Jacob Barnes. Goldie. Otani. Tyrone Guerrero. Tim Anderson. Goldie. Correa. Hunter Wood. Nicky Delmonico. Kendrys Morales. And Sean Doolittle. That was the break, guys. Thank you very much. We will get started with Topps Chrome number 17 in just a couple minutes.